the crew. But we're going to have Andres versus Lima going Ryu versus Bayonetta. Now, Andres is known for his Terry, but we're actually going to see him go Ryu for this matchup. And I'm very excited to see how this all plays along.
Give me 1 second.
Right. Now,
there you go. All right, yes.
Oh, there we go.
I'm excited, I'm happy, and I couldn't be any more proud of being here with you after you just said it, right?
Yeah, after Best of the West, man. It's been a minute.
We didn't spend too long before doing commentary again, and we're doing it here at the biggest screen possible, VGBootCamp,
yes,
at the biggest stage possible, Kagaribi 13. It's an absolute pleasure. We have, exactly as you said it, AndresFn versus Lima, both heavy representatives of their respective characters. And before we jump full into this set, I want to say shout-outs and hellos to every single person watching tonight, because it's already pretty late over there in the Americas. So it's a pleasure having you here. Un abrazo especial a todos los que están viendo en español.
If you're here watching this, you love Smash.
Yes.
And let me tell you, it is a good weekend to love Smash Bros.
Yes, sir.
It's an incredible weekend to love Smash Bros. And as we were saying before, like, the biggest stage possible, this is history being made. A lot of top players that we know and love are getting drowning in pools right now.
Yep.
But I will say this.
Or
now,
in losers.
Or in losers, yeah. It is bad right now. But let's get back to this match real quick. Right now, Lima versus Andres. Lima, unfortunately, going to lose that stock to a rather unfortunate SD, but they're in a really good spot. Bayonetta known for just having, I'd say, one of the best combo tools in the game. Up B does a lot of damage. It's safe on shield. It's fast as well. Afterburner, great recovery, great edge guarding as well. Ryu cannot make that back, no jump, and that's going to be Lima. 2 stocks over Andres having just 1. And it's really hard for Ryu to try to get into the face of this Bayo because Ryu's more of the zoner of the Shotos. Hadouken, Shakunetsu's not really huge when it comes to, you know, boxing. But Bayonetta loves, when she gets in, she's going to do a lot of damage, and you're going to take a lot more guess when it comes to that DI. But the heavy punch into the Shoryuken for that kill confirmed, 16% to 0, actually bringing it back Andres. I like that.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how Andres is actually struggling off stage, as you would expect in this matchup in particular. But whoa, watch out. Ow. But once you get a good opportunity within the stage, there's no way. Focus to break the combo. Okay. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to recover. That's exactly what I was trying to say before I got rudely interrupted by Lima's beautiful combo. Andres has a good opportunity to deal massive amounts of damage within the stage, but once he is out, he's struggling. He's struggling so hard to come back. This is where it's understandable why he's trying to bring Ryu instead of his usual Terry, because with Terry it's even harder, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's a good trade-off. It's a good decision, sensible decision from AndresFn to go for the Wandering Warrior here. Ryu trying to deal with the combos. I mean, we just saw how he was able to break the combo with a focus attack. Unfortunately, not being able to successfully recover back to the stage.
And keep in mind, both these players are Lumi ranked. Andres, 92 on the Lumi rank as well. Lima, I want to say, is 15, something like that. Am I right? Yes, 15th. So Lima, 15th on the Lumi rank. So obviously a very world-renowned player, well-traveled as well. So even though we know Andres is good, it's going to be really hard to try and beat Lima, who's been playing competitive Smash since Smash 4, right? They're very, very strong. But I'll tell you what's stronger. That heavy punch, a heavy punch into that true Shoryuken. That's cute. The true Shoryuken is when you do the actual Z-motion input, the Dragon Punch input, and it does extra damage, and it kills you way earlier than just doing the normal upbeat. Andres is known for having really good fundamentals when it comes to these fighting game characters, and we're seeing that in the strides right here.
Also, Andres needs to take advantage of this slight lead. He could still deal massive amounts of damage, and he's doing exactly that with Shakunetsu, knowing that he could just pride, just add a little bit of extra pressure while still surviving, taking advantage of the no-rage Bayonetta. Great recovery, still being able to offer a little bit more back here to send Ryu struggling once again off stage, but recovery is yet again successful. Great stuff from AndresFn, who's just going forward knowing that he could still deal a little bit of extra damage, make the most out of this first stock, already sitting over 200% Arbiter.
And you're noticing, sir, he's focusing a lot, which is good. You know why? Because Bayo wants that side beat. They want that side beat. You're not going to run up an up beat. I mean, you could, but focus will go through side beat. It'll go through that back air. It's going to keep him alive a lot longer in this fight. And like you said, those shot condensers, those Hadoukens are going to keep him alive for a very long time. And you're seeing Lima having a really hard time trying to get that kill. The same thing cannot be said for Ryu as he gets that true Shoryu yet again and gets the kill.
Unbelievable just how much mileage he's getting out of this first stock. 230%, and my dude, mi hermano, is still alive. Absolutely incredible. Still dishing out residual damage with these shotgunenses. He's trying to go for the massive disrespect, trying to get a spike, and he gets punished for it. Absolutely worth it, Arbiter.
Can I just say, I'm so jealous when you start speaking in Spanish, bro. God, you're so good, man. Hire my man Cirque for these events, my brothers. But as you were saying, he does end up losing that stock, but that is a good kill confirm that Ryu's had to go for. So down to into Tatsu, it was one of the last few buffs that Ryu got in Ultimate's history, and it's very strong. So Bayo not being heavy at all, gonna eat that back here, gonna send him to the blast zone, and now we're in a 1-1 situation here. This is our first match that we're casting for the pre-local, and we're already going 1-1. This is massive, people.
Yeah, it's kind of wild just how well Andres adapted in that situation where he actually got destroyed in the first game.
Absolutely.
Of course, suffering from the weaknesses of this matchup in particular, but once again doing a phenomenal job at adapting, fixing or patching rather the holes in his recovery, which allowed him to make a huge turn around on Lima, who could very well readapt to that same adaptation. I mean, these top players know how to do that.
Yeah, we were just talking with my friend Sam that when it comes to these games, the best players are not just good at their characters, they're good at adaptation. Adaptation will separate the good from the greats. And Lima already having 56% already on board, but we know that doesn't really matter when it comes to Ryu. Ryu's not about how much damage, it's about what percent you're at, because that's when I can kill you. Bayo is all about, you know, how much damage can I put on, can I edge guard you, and Ryu's recovery is not great at all. Goes for the Tatsu, gets back on stage, has to watch out for these back airs, the focus to get out of that trouble, and now we're actually going to play Bayo's game for a little bit longer.
Now watch out though, because we have a Ryu with the second phase of Rage. Bayonetta already quite close to the kill percent, but also Ryu being extremely close to the right blast zone.
Get off me.
He really needs to go for those aggressive options, make the most out of them. Both of them at triple digits, but I think it's Bayonetta who's actually more close to suffering a fateful encounter here with Ryu, who's so close to just clipping Bayo as he tries to recover, going all the way down. No hit, so that he didn't recover that Bayonetta's opportunity to jump again. Great stuff, great punish with the witch time, back-to-back stocks.
Yep, and it's one of the things that, you know, as Bayo, you have to watch out for. And it is a huge caveat if you are Ryu, which makes this matchup somewhat difficult, not just being able to recover. That witch time will now freeze you if you throw a projectile in a certain space. And, you know, unfortunately, Andres was not ready for that, and I'm getting punished for it. And this is actually good for Lima as well, because Lima lost that last game because that deficit was so bad. So now that it's a lot more even, the lower percent you are for Bayo, kind of the better she gets. She kind of suffers the more she gets. You know, you go up to those 100s or the 120s, because she has to have a hard time trying to kill you. But for Ryu, it does not matter. Down tilt, gets for that forward air combo. Good SDI coming on from Andres, but the focus, but Lima's not going to, you know, be done just quite yet. 26% in a nice little lead. Down tilt, goes for the focus, but that's not gonna work. Oh, I like that, holds the up air to go for the multi-hitbox to break that focus. Focus only has one hit of armor.
Absolutely beautiful display of how Lima is taking advantage of being off stage as well to try to extend, and beautiful mobility to avoid the punish after the focus attack. Moya, who's asking in chat if this Pre-Kagaribi is a warm-up. Yes, it basically is. No one gets eliminated today. Careful though, because Andres almost takes that stock. Could have been absolutely beautiful and incredibly critical at this point, and he knows that he has to take advantage of this stock. He cannot give it up. The trade is in favor of AndresFn, going all the way down and still surviving. He could take away more damage if he just replicates what happened in the previous game. High percentage, he doesn't care. He's going for the hyper aggression.
Yeah, that was almost a DBZ there, but we're actually going to see Lima get that back here. Final stock for both of these players in this set. And let's talk about what happened earlier. Ryu is actually naturally heavier than Bayonetta. So Ryu's going to be able to take more trades, take more damage than Bayonetta is going to. This is massive.
Also incredible there, the auto turnaround helping with the bats within situation that Bayonetta usually poses on some matches. It's a non-factor in this matchup in particular, so I think that's something that Andres is knowingly taking advantage of. He's fading back a little bit more. He needs to wait for the overextension for Bayonetta in order to maximize the punishment. Already extremely close to kill percent. Will he go for the 2-frame as he waits for the Bayonetta? Instead opts for a ledge trap. Beautiful, aggressive recovery from Lima.
And you're so right. He's playing this so patiently. I love it. Afterburners, I'll just go for that down, like that focus. I'm good. However, do not let her get comfortable. That was death. Oh, no.
No way.
This could be Lima's chance to win it. Oh, he's dead. Get off me. Get off me. Nice. Okay. Wait. 86%. If Lima takes him off stage, it's over.
All right, he's still alive. He needs to move to the other side, and he goes back into the fade back. He knows that he cannot overextend. Both of them are looking for the kill confirm, and nobody gets it just yet.
Oh my God, Cirque, I'm out. Down smash, not gonna kill. It does more damage than it does knockback. Edge guarding, no, edge guarding, ledge trapping back air. You don't want to get Bayo on ledge. That's gonna be very scary. Dancing back and forth. Lima trying to weigh their options. I love how sneaky Lima's playing. They know they're getting antsy. Up tilt could probably win the game here as well. That's gonna do it. Good stuff coming on to AndresFn. Andres Fortnite with the down tilt. It's the Tatsu. Strong confirm, gets the job done after losing that game one. Pretty fast. Adapting with game number 2. Down 3 to the wire, and he's gonna take it. Strong Ryu, strong fundamentals. That's what we like to see here in this pre-local.
Ganó la familia. Great stuff from AndresFn. Ganó él, ganó la familia. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for everybody being here. Even if it's late, even if it's the perfect time for you, we appreciate you. Gracias a todos por estar aquí. It means the world to us that you are enjoying this pre-local. I mean, someone asked earlier, is this going to count for the rankings?
No. This is